This way. Down here. Good puppies. Good River. That's good. Good following Charlie, buddy. Good boy. Well done. Yeah, Barney's back there. He's coming. He's coming. Don't worry. We're all together. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, we're up. We're up and live. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You joined me and my pack on Thursday the 3rd of July. It's a bit windy where we are. Let me show you exactly where we are. We're high above the Edinburgh city centre on the hills to the south. It's a bit windy. It's always going to be a little bit windy and a little bit wild where I take the dogs. But hopefully the camera is clever enough to drown out some of the noise, and hopefully the content is sufficient that it doesn't matter too much that it's a little bit windy. If you're new, which I know lots of people will be, this is my job. I look after all these little puppies for a living. It's a wonderful way to earn my keep, but it comes with quite a lot of responsibility, a lot of differing opinions in the public domain, and even amongst dog owners, people are a bit divided about dog walking and walking groups of dogs together. So because of this, I decided to start this channel to show all the dogs owners just exactly how we get on with the challenges and with the internal politics within the pack and the little dynamics that go on between them, and how their energy levels rise and fall throughout the session, and how the responses rise and fall throughout the session. And a few years down the line, and we've grown quite a significant audience, which is lovely. So welcome along. This is purely for the purposes of the owners to see how things are going, and I know no one is probably more eyes on just now than the family of River on the orange line just now. I've changed away. I had to ask the audience what colour this lead was on yesterday's session because I couldn't I couldn't tell what colour it was. But anyway, so he's on the orange one today. I know what colour that is. So River is on his 4th official walk with the pack. He's doing good. Body language a bit up and down. I'll show you some good, some bad as we go along. Well, that's kind of the purpose of this, is to kind of point out the good, the bad, the ugly. But it's not always plain sailing, I have to say. And in addition, it's the kids' holidays here in Scotland, and some people will treat it a bit like a petting zoo. They'll stand and watch. You're live on YouTube, guys. Say hi. Hey, there we go. One thing dogs really detest is being stared at. Significant eye contact is not good for their central nervous systems. It can trigger fight or flight responses. So when people like this, I mean, I know some people will never have seen dogs out together before, but when they do, we try immediately to put the dogs at ease. And so just me gesturing to the guys and waving and saying hello is often enough just to diffuse what they maybe perceive as a bit of a threat or what have you. You can see they're not too fazed by anything that's going on today. We'll just settle down. We'll just have a little look at what's going on. Hi Nell. Hi sweetheart. No jumping on me. Hello guys. Hello. How are we all doing? Hello. Hello buddy. Hello. Hi. 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 I've got some comments. I'll come to them in a second or two, guys. Just going to make sure that our coast is clear. We're actually we've had, the way that we are just now, the place that we're actually in is not part of the normal route I take the dogs round on this session, because it cuts out quite a lot of the amazing route where we are. But there was a big traffic jam with dogs and owners and people talking, and I didn't really want to try and get past them and then get tangled up with them. So we've actually just decided to come into the middle of the area and suit ourselves for a few minutes. The dogs don't mind, but it's going to impact the timing of the session, so we need to try and get this right. And we also need to make sure that when we start going a different direction, that we're not coming into traffic and other people, because people will have a very set agenda. We're quite fluid, we're quite adaptable, but not everyone will be, so we'll just watch out for that. Anyway, we're enjoying this. So let me get into the comments. Super view, bro. Thank you. Thank you. One Future is saying, hey, Freebird, Happy New Year. Okay, well, I don't know if it is, but Happy New Year to you too. We've got Stephanie. Hey, how are we doing? Are there Karen? Yeah, there are. They are a thing. Did you mean about the people that we're staying at? Sorry, River, we're tangled, bud. Hang on, let me sort this. Yeah, Stephanie, we have quite a big problem with inverted commas Karens. I'm not even joking. And it depends on where we go. But places like where we are today can be quite rife with them. So, gotta have your eyes on the back of your head, you know. Poor Dirt Farmer. Oh, you've subbed. Thank you so much. Hello from, I don't know how to say that, Suwannee County, Florida. Is that right? I've probably just given myself a ban on YouTube for saying something that I have no idea what it means. But I hope it's just a place. Wow, hello from Japan. Amazing. Hi from Edinburgh. Hello from my little dogs and my little corner of the world. It is phenomenal to see how far reaching the channel gets, and I hope it does bring you a little bit of joy. The dogs are always fun to watch and play with and interact with, and you get the chance to see a bit of Edinburgh from your own device, so thank you for tuning in. It's a lot of work right there. Yeah, you're not kidding me. You're not kidding me. The first half of the walk as well, sorry, is it Coulter? The first half of the walk, we tend to, they do all their business, all the P's and Poo's. There is actually a bin nearby. Chip! Chip! We're not going to go that way, buddy, we're going to go this way. Well done, puppy. Oh, what a stumble! What a stumble, kid. I know your little legs couldn't keep up with your body there. I know, we're going this way. Ruby, all the commands apply to you as well, sweetheart. Everything. Come on. Come on. Did that hurt, buddy? You look happy about it. You look happy. You're a good boy. Yeah, all the dogs kind of do all their business in the first 20 minutes of our session. Actually, probably the first 5 minutes of the session. And then there's a nice bin that's nearby that we can drop all their poo in, which is amazing. Ruby, keep coming this way, sweetheart. I know you're desperate to get a wee explore up here. We'll talk about that in a minute or two. Hi, I don't like dragging you. I know, you know I don't. You know I don't. So yeah, so all the work, all the kind of looking out for them happens in that initial quarter of the session that we're on. And then the rest of it's a bit of fun. And because I know them all so well, I don't yet know River too well. And we're still getting to know Stanley and Chip a little bit. But I know them well enough. So I can kind of do it whilst talking to you guys and filming and showing you the sights, and you'll see how responsive they are just now. So we've got Charlie, Chip and Otis. Charlie, Chip, Otis. Good Otis. Good Chip. Good Charlie. Good you guys. Right, you're getting a little sneak preview here. For every 10 likes that the channel gets today, the dogs will get a little biscuit. So we're on 7. We're on 7. Can we pump that up to 10 for their next little bit of food? I'm not asking an awful lot. And I see lots of hearts flooding through, which is nice, thank you. I never get to see, in case you've never gone live or you've never produced anything on your channel, you never get to see who's watching or who's interacting unless you comment, and even then sometimes the usernames are restricted or hidden, or it's not always as straightforward as you might think. It's not like Facebook. It's not like I've got friend requests from you guys, so there we go. Do the dogs on the lines, what a great question from Vicky. Do the dogs on the lines run away? So, the one on the orange line is River. He's on his 4th walk with us. We don't yet know if he's going to run away, but we're going to see. Let's see. River! River, come! So I suspect we're okay for River. Now we're going to turn to Ruby, who's been walking with me for 4 years. Okay? Ruby! Ruby! Oh, what a good girl! What a good puppy! And right on cue, we've got 10 likes, so you can all get a bit of food. Well done, Ruby. Well done, sweetheart. So, Ruby, on this, what did we say it was yesterday, guys? What's this colour? Neon yellow or neon green? Neon yellow, whatever it is. The one that isn't orange. There you go, River, good boy. That's for Barney. That's for Barney, Otis, thank you. Well done, guys. The next 10 we'll get another, they'll get another biscuit. Did you get one, Neil? You're kind of looking at me as if you didn't get one. And I know you got one. Greedy guts. So we're still sussing River out. Next week we'll have a bit more opportunity to give him to make some of his own decisions. And what we'll do there is this, he'll still be on the long line, but I won't connect it to me. So if I have to, I'll be able to stand on it or pull it in or change his direction, whatever. But he'll get a lot more opportunity to make his decisions. That'll be next week. And then maybe the week after that, he'll maybe not need the lead at all, and he'll be off the lead like the others are, and they'll get the chance to make the decisions. But still very early days. He's only 10 months, and it's only his 4th session. So there's still a lot of opportunity for me to find a lot about him, if that's the right way to spit that out. I don't know what he doesn't like. I don't know what he really likes. And I don't know how powerful his nose is and things like that. So we need to suss these things out before we give them complete control of their own decision making. But it won't be long for River. He's very biddable and he's a clever cookie. But unfortunately, clever dogs are actually harder for me to manage. The more clever they are, the better at decision making they are. And they make decisions at that age for their own good, not for what they want to do. Does that make sense? Not for what's good for me. So it's important that we get off and we reward all the good behaviour and we encourage good decision making processes. And so for example, he's walking away from the pack just now, but now he's made a good decision. Good boy! Good boy! Well done! And you can see how energetic and sprightly and prancing he is, and he's a good dog. He's going to be a great addition. Now, to flip the switch, going back to the original comment, Ruby does run away. She doesn't necessarily run away. It's not that she's going to bolt. That's not quite her style. But this stuff here, this bush, is called gorse. We're going to walk up to it just now. Hey guys, up you come. So this gorse, good boy buddy. This gorse, let's show you how sharp this is. Can you see what that's made up of? It's hundreds, each little stem, hundreds of barbs, of needles, razor sharp. Amazing natural protection for wildlife, but underneath it's quite hollow. It's like a little sort of cave or an umbrella or something like that. So what you find is that animals make their dens in there. Deer, badgers, foxes, you name it. Things that... Ruby! Ruby! Let me finish this sentence when she comes to us. Things that hounds like Ruby, with her bandana on there, love to hunt. You see, don't you? I know. And what she's done in the past is she's taken up into the umbrella of that gorse. Not necessarily this bush. This is just a tiny bush. Look at the size of all of that. It covers the whole landscape. So she takes herself in, and then I lure her because she's in stealth mode. She goes incredibly silent. She doesn't respond to her name. And then 2 or 3 hours later, she pops up somewhere half a mile from here going, what's all the fuss about? So she has had all the opportunities of being off the lead as she's going to get in my company. Which is a shame. But she gets, one thing that happens is if they have a run in a play, like if they are genuinely chasing each other, which if you've been in the channel before, you've maybe seen like Charlie loves to run and really do big zoomies. So if they're doing that, I'll unclip my end of the lead. She'll still be on the long line and she'll get a chance to have a play. But she's more interested in enrichment. She's more interested in her nose. And so we just let her kind of get on with it. Chip, this way. Good puppies. Great decision making. Now when